Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Mystic Moon. Welcome to your Divine Masculine Confessions weekly forecast. Today's theme is It's Been a While. And yes, it is from the song from the band called Stained. So if that particular song speaks to you, this could definitely be plugged into your connection this week. So you guys know that I do tend to channel for those that are experiencing either a separation or a challenge in their connection. So please keep that in mind and only take what resonates for you. So this is going to be about a connection where maybe it has been a while since you have actually spoken or seen this divine masculine. So the decks will be listed in the description box down below, as well as this beautiful orgonite here, which is called the Fire in My Soul, created by Michelle from Bell's Wing and Bell. So let's get into it, you guys. We're going to take a look and we're going to see what is the timeline right now for this week. What is the story playing out in your connection this week? What do things look like? All right, we're going to go into my Twin Flame Journey Oracle here. All right, what is the story playing out in your connection this week? Okay, so we have some sort of a new direction that's taking place. I'm getting this vision here that someone is kind of like opening up something. They're looking something up on the internet and they're basically seeing what direction they want to go. They want to go in a new direction. So this could be you and the masculine connected, both kind of thinking which direction you guys can take this, connection next. So to say travel, journey, destination, if you guys live far from each other, or somebody would have to travel. It could be somebody thinking about traveling towards you. Maybe you're even thinking about traveling towards your masculine. Let's see what else. Okay. Now, of course, there's been a lot of messages in my readings lately about that solar eclipse that just took place. I feel like there's been a lot of information that was especially downloaded to the masculine, a huge shift in his life. This could obviously connect and affect you as well, Divine Feminine, but there's been an activation, a revival of this energy here. Something has spoken very deeply to this masculine. And so it may be that he is awakened now. I feel like he was awakened before, but it's like been reactivated. Something is rising within him. It's interesting. There's a song. I don't know the band. Sorry, I know this. I do this crap to you guys all the time where I'm thinking about something and I don't know what the hell it is, but I will really try to put that, if it's available on YouTube. I have it on my playlist, on Apple, but it's talking about, it's called The Rising. So something's like rising. And whenever I listen to that song, I swear I always get an image or a vision of two people coming back together. So it's interesting. And it's like it takes place out in the open, in nature, outdoors, camping, something like that. It's very interesting. So I feel like there's this travel energy that I'm picking up on with that song, Rising. I'll try to remember to put it down below. Maybe you guys will listen to it and feel something from that too. All right, let's see what else. Okay. So we have this mirroring energy going on. Maybe what you wanted before, feminine, is now starting to be activated within this masculine. Maybe he has taken a look in the mirror and he's done a lot of reflecting on himself. He sees things from a new perspective. So there's definitely something new happening here, something pretty important happening in your story timeline this week. Look at that. Fresh start. The outdoors, reestablish, new, refresh. So there's this feeling of wanting to reestablish this connection, wanting to go in that new direction, wanting to refresh this connection, this entire situation. So there's like wanting to hit that restart button here in the connection. Ooh, and we have crossroads. So yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Somebody's kind of like sitting there looking at something and they're trying to make a decision what to do next here, what road to go down. I feel like they do want to go down a new road. They do want to establish or reestablish something here between you and this connection. So I know this is what's happening in your story that's playing out right now that affects the both of you. But this is the Divine Masculine Confession reading, so we're tapping a lot into the masculine. So let's go ahead and get the energies coming from you, Divine Feminine, with this Divine Feminine Tarot. Whoa. I don't know why that one just wanted to fly on through. Okay. Lovers. my heart chooses you. So it could be, feminine, that if this masculine makes some sort of a reappearance in your life, your heart is going to basically say, I choose you. This is what I want. You're going to go with your heart. You might not be all locked up in your headspace when it comes to this new direction. You might just say, you might say, yes, this is what I want. So your heart is basically choosing this divine masculine. And we have, I feel so stuck, Two of Swords. So I feel like you've been stuck for a long time, feminine. You guys have been at this crossroads, this stalemate for a long time. Because remember, the song that came through for this reading today is It's Been a While. It's been a while. And so it doesn't matter though. I feel like when this masculine returns, feminine, you are just going to go with your heart on this one. And you are going to choose him. You're going to choose this connection. You're going to choose this new direction. We have needing to let go. And I feel like you did let go. Whatever decision was made in the past a long time ago, you did let go. You allowed time and space for yourself and this masculine to do what you needed to do. And so if this is something that returns to you, I feel like it's been long enough to where you'll know what it is that you're wanting and what you're wanting to do next. And I feel like that is to be in this connection. Yeah, I'm stronger than I realized. Queen of Swords. I feel like you've learned a lot. You have. You've learned a lot on your journey. You're not going in with this mushy heart, which is it's okay that you did everything that you did or that you handled yourself a certain way. It's not that you're going to just allow this masculine to just step back into your life without any apology or without any explanation or conversation. You're definitely going to hold him accountable. Absolutely, with that Queen of Swords, for sure. But you're also not necessarily personalizing this. You realize that whatever the masculine was missing before, that didn't really have a lot to do with you, that had more to do with him. So you're seeing things from a new perspective. You're a stronger person now. So that way, when this masculine does return and you guys have this opportunity to start again, it's just going to be that much better. And it's going to be that much more fluid because you've done so much work on yourself too. And we have Hermit. Yeah, I feel you pulling away from me. And the thing is, when you know why someone's pulling away from you and you're not making it about you, you're not going to go down this rabbit hole of just anguish and sadness and depression, right? You're going to realize that people had to either pull away or make decisions to learn things. It's just where they were at that particular time. So I feel, feminine, that you were probably in a state of sadness when something had happened between you and your masculine. And I feel like as the story has progressed, as you have continued with your own growth and your own healing and ascension, I feel like you have come at this very crystal clear idea as to what this is, why it happened, kind of assigning responsibility where it lies instead of taking this all onto yourself. Because I feel like there probably was a feminine out there or two that personalized this and made this all about her. And I don't mean that in a selfish way. I mean this in a kind of like a unhealthy way. Like, I'm not good enough. This must mean I'm not good enough. So I feel like through the separation, you have really strengthened your own self-esteem, your own self-worth, and realized that this really didn't have a lot to do with you. This had more to do with the masculine than you. And so when someone returns, we're not holding on to so much anger. We're not holding on to so much resentment and rage. We realize that people needed to do what they needed to do. Are there things that they may have said and done to hurt us? Absolutely. Will they have to speak to those things? Yes. Will that be a difficult conversation? Yeah, it probably will. But the thing is, we can get through it when we're seeing things clearly, when we're not personalizing everything. And I just feel, feminine, you've really grown leaps and bounds here. I really do. So now let's go into the Divine Masculine Tarot and see what story is playing out for the masculine this week, because we see your story playing out in a very healthy, a very just like strong, clear, perceptive way. We have the Two of Cups, feeling love for you. Okay. I feel like this masculine may have been turning away from this connection for so long because it's been a while. Now he's leaning into it. Now he's actually feeling love again in his heart space. His heart chakra has been activated. And I did get that for this eclipse. Something was happening. It was a total eclipse of the heart. Yes, it was the song, but that's really what was the message. That's what happened here. The masculine has had a total eclipse of the heart. Something has completely shifted in his heart space. So now he can feel that love again for you, feminine. I feel like he was pushing it down and really masking it before. Yeah. And you have come back up for him. I think that there's something in retrograde right now. And usually with like a Mercury in retrograde, it's like something happening, really thinking about you. And I think that eclipse took place in new moon Aries. And it's like, I think Aries is in retrograde, Mercury. I feel like I'm maybe not saying that correctly, but I just feel like there's something here where there's energy that's been amplified that has caused this masculine to really think back on this connection with you and think about all of these old feelings for you. 6 of Cups, you've come back up to the surface for this masculine. So this is a story that's playing out this week, is he's really feeling a lot of love for you, and he's thinking a lot about the past, and he's thinking a lot about the connection. Yeah, and I also feel like he's thinking a lot about when he either let you go or you had to let him go. So there's a lot of thinking about that. Yeah, look at this, King of Wands, fantastic. So this right here, finding my purpose, finding out who I am. I see the King of Wands as somebody who's extremely seasoned because of the experiences that he has had, the life that he has lived. This is someone who is mastering himself on a soul level. So I feel, feminine, you needed to go within with your hermit energy. You needed time to reflect on yourself and do some soul searching by doing some deep dives within. And I feel like this masculine may have learned by a bunch of experiences that he has had in the outer world, that have, of course, caused him to go within as well. But he may have learned things a totally different way than you. Yep. So it's funny because I just said it does include him going deep within too. Yeah, he's done a deep dive in his own cup with the Ace of Cups. He's gone within his soul. He has gone deep into the depths, and he has emerged in this 2 of Cups energy, feeling love. So he went down, he went deep, and he's come up to the surface. So I feel like he's really pulled himself out. He can finally breathe again. I don't know if there was maybe some sort of circumstance that he was trapped in, or it was just his own ego that was pushing down his feelings for you and just focusing on something that was, driving a wedge. But something has come to the surface. It's breathing again. And I feel like his heart is breathing oxygen again. It's getting oxygen again. Yeah, we have 2 of Wands. So it's like, okay, now I'm on the same page as you. That's very interesting. So feminine, I do feel it. I'm not trying to give anybody false hope here, but I do feel like this particular masculine, where it's been a while since you've heard from him or seen him, I do feel like he's coming back up to the surface, and he's feeling a lot for you this week. And so there's some kind of shift taking place, and he could be making plans right now to reach out to you or travel towards you, to see you, to reconnect with you, because that's what we're seeing here. And I feel like you, feminine, you're seeing things in a perspective where it's just going to make it that much easier. You're going to be very well regulated when this masculine returns. You're not going to lose your shit. You're not going to lose yourself. I mean, you may feel nervous, you may feel excited and all those things, but you're not going to go, you're not going to fumble, is what I'm trying to say. You're not going to be so ridden with all of these emotions that you're not going to be able to say what you need to say. I feel like you're going to be very clear-headed, level-headed, and it's going to be a positive experience. And it's also going to be very productive. Instead of being counterproductive, it's going to be productive, because you're going to be in a very chill mode, a chill state. When we have a lot of anxiety, it's like we're overthinking everything. You're not going to be that person, feminine, when this masculine returns. And the reason why is because you've done a lot of work here, and you're starting to see that the things that happened were necessary as far as your growth and his growth. And we're not going to, personalize everything and take it as, something that it really isn't. And it is hard to see things in that way. It's hard to see things from a higher perspective. But I feel, feminine, maybe this separation or whatever you've gone through in a way has forced you to open up your eyes and see things in a whole new way. So I think that's a wonderful thing. All right, you guys. So that seems to be the story that's playing out in your connection this week. Very interesting. I feel like there's something that's literally just on the horizon here. So now we're going to go into the viewpoint. What is your divine masculine's current perception of you and this connection? Okay. So we can already see that he's feeling a lot of love for you. He's feeling a lot of things here. So let's see what's coming up. What is the masculine's current perspective? This is my divine love connection counterpart messages deck. Okay. He's wanting something higher. He's wanting a higher love. Depeche Mode coming through here. He wants higher. I think that there's other songs that have the word higher. But yeah, this is it. He's reaching for the stars and he sees you as a bright, shining star. So he feels, in a way, ambitious this week to reach out to you. So I'm not saying he's for sure going to reach out to you, but he's feeling some kind of confidence with this King of Wands energy to reach for his star, which is you. I just got that song from Madonna, Little Star. Even though she's talking about her daughter, there could be some lyrics in that song that mirror what the masculine is feeling in his heart towards you, feminine. Just got that. Yeah, we should have shadow work. He has faced his fears. He absolutely has. I'm not saying he's done all of the work. You know, he's completely ascended, but he has done a lot of shadow work. Okay. He's gone through it for sure. He has faced something, some darkness within himself. So he realizes by doing that, it cleared up a lot of misconceptions about maybe how he was seeing you or viewing you. So he's cleared some sort of debris. He can see you crystal clear. He can see the stars. It's like, you know how you can see the stars like when you're out in the mountains or something, the air is totally clear. There's no smog. It's like, wow, there's so many stars. The stars are always there. We just cannot see them sometimes from where we live or where we're at in the city. Yeah, we have dreams. The masculine's been having some dreams about you too, feminine. So his dreams are actually telling him something about you. His dreams are clearing something up that was unclear before. So all of this is happening for him because it's clearing up how he really views you. So this clarity, he's seeing you in your true light. He's seeing this connection and you, feminine, finally in a true light. And I feel like something was obscured for him before. And the reason it was is because a lot of his shadow ego was in the way. All right, this is my Twin Flame Journey Messages Volume 2. I'm working towards a better future. That's beautiful. So yeah, I'm reaching for the stars. I'm elevating. I'm improving my life. I'm fine-tuning my energy. I'm working towards something better here. So instead of sitting in my crap, sitting in my shit, not doing anything, not changing, blaming everyone else, not taking any personal accountability for anything, I am finally fine-tuning my energy. So that is what he is working on right now. And it's like he sees you in his future. It does say here, I'm afraid to take that next step right now. Maybe there's still some things that he does need to figure out. Okay. There is fear here. There's always going to be fear. I don't think that there's anyone on this planet that probably feels 100%, confident and fearless when it comes to facing someone, that maybe you've hurt or somebody that, you haven't talked to or seen in a long time. So there's always going to be that little bit of fear and anxious energy. Okay. I know it might be a little too late, okay? So there is this feeling here where it's like an apprehension. I'm working on being better now. I'm ready to be better now, but there's this fear that maybe it's been too long. It's like it's been a while. It's been too long. I'm afraid that it's been too long. So this is how the masculine is basically viewing things right now, feminine. There's this fear that maybe you are not on the same page. Maybe there's this fear that you will not receive him. Okay, so that's here. This is my Twin Flame Journey Tarot. Okay, so he's waiting something out. He does want to take that step towards you, feminine. But it might be that he's just still kind of trying to do some sort of footwork here. And I did get this vision here of somebody that's just kind of looking at something. They're trying to figure it out. They're looking at it. They're analyzing it. They're trying to make a plan here. And so I feel like that is what that is. It's on the horizon, but it's not, he's not taking that step right this second. And you have Moon. Yeah, so he's still getting through some illusions here. There's still some of that fear. The moon represents suppressed fears, things that we are afraid of. So there are some fears that are coming up, some I feel leftover shadows that are still being worked out. So masculine is not completely clear of the shadow. I feel like he's clear of the shadow when it comes to his own crap, but when it comes to the things that he said to you or did to you, these are the things that are holding him back, especially this week. So he might not know how to forgive himself. He might not know how you could ever look at him and see him in any other way than in the negative. So it's like he's beating himself up. Okay, so we do have the Hermit, and I love this because this just means that he's kind of holding tight this week, and he's going within, and he's doing a little bit of deep soul searching on how he feels. And the fact that we have dreams coming up here in the moon, I feel like you are reaching out to him. Your higher selves are communicating in the dream world with the moon, because I see the moon as the feminine's energy. You're visiting him in his dreams, feminine. You're giving him some sort of information in his dreams, and this is going to take a little bit of time for him to decipher what this actually means and what to do with it. So the results are pending on when he is returning is what I'm seeing here. So what we're going to do, you guys, is we're going to shift on over and go deeper into the masculine over on the extended. So this is what we're going to cover over there if you want to join me. What is your divine masculine hiding or holding back from you right now? Also, important lessons that you must get through in preparation for union. So we're going to see what some of that soul searching is. And then confessional, words from the mind, which are going to be his thoughts, also his heart, his emotions, soul, higher self, and body, his desires for you. So if you guys want to join me over there, I will go ahead and put that link down below. And thank you guys so much for watching this reading today. All right, take care. Bye-bye.